Campbell, Coach Mike Minter. If you could just give us an opening statement for today's victory.
You know what? I'm proud of my guys. We talk about 4 things in our program. We talk about being tough. You got to be a team that's tough, right? I think we demonstrated that today through the 4 quarters of playing football. You got to be smart. And so we didn't start off pretty fast, right, with the smartness, but we got better as the game went on. And we want to be physical. You can see we pounded the ball in the second half that really separated us. And then lastly, we want to be the fast team. You saw that speed on the football field show up. So, man, that's what I'm proud of my guys, because they really, show what those 4 pillars is all about in our program.
One of the turning points in the game was right before the first half. Monmouth went 3 and out, and then they got a punt, and it gave you half the field. There was kind of a strategy there, though. But, what was your mindset? Because you called it the timeouts, which kind of, slowed the clock down and gave you more time to the field. After that, it seemed like you guys never looked back. If you could just talk about it.
Yeah, no, that is the strategy. We call that ability. The last 5 minutes of the first half and the first 5 minutes of the second half. And we trying to get scores in there. We trying to dominate that time.
Right.
And so that's what happened, right? We scored. Then it was they ran the ball and get no yards. I'm like, hey, we're gonna get the ball back. Let's get some timeouts.
Right.
And the defense did a great job of getting the ball back for the offense. And Hodge then, operated the ball to get in the field goal range. We got a great field goal kicker. Right. And so, man, that's what we practice all the time, though. And again, it's our 5-minute drill. Right. And we've been doing it since spring ball. Right. So these guys are used to making that type of stuff happen.
Coach, you came from the Big South Conference to the CAA Conference. How did that prepare you for the competition in the CAA Conference?
It did. The CAA is totally different. I call it the SEC of college football at the FCS level. Why do I say that? Because everybody's good. Every week you're going to play somebody really good, and that's why. And so we had to change our roster. 60% of our roster is different from last year. I had to go get in the portal. I got 23 transferred from FBS teams that's playing on my team right now. 2 number 1 recruiting classes. You got to get all that, man, to get ready for this league. And so, that's what we did. And these guys we're probably about 60% of what we can be right now on this football team.
Just piggybacking off of that point, can you briefly touch on how the transfer portal has changed the game for all coaches and all programs, for the good or the bad? Can you just talk about that?
Well, look, it's free agency. I come from the NFL. I know what that looks like. I know how to, get a roster and change it and get some guys and talent and relook and, redo your whole deal. I was on the 1-15 team with the Carolina Panthers. 2 years later, we was in the Super Bowl. So I know what it looked like, man, and that's what we did. We just took the same formula that I used when I was playing and here at Campbell. So the portal give us the opportunity to do that. And that's what I love about the portal.
I know this is about college, but I just want to have one NFL question. You talked about working with the Carolina Panthers when they got to the Super Bowl. A quarterback that's on the outside looking in to get it a job. Can we talk about Cam Newton and how he should be in the NFL? Just my humble opinion.
Well, you know what? I love Cam. Cam played for my boys, so I watched him grow up. I watched what he did. It makes it tough, man. When you get a certain age, guys start looking at you, a certain type of way, and especially if you're not fitting that box, right? So once you can't do everything that they want you to do, you better fit that box. And he don't fit that box. He don't have to fit that box. And I think that's what really makes it tough for him, trying to get a job back in the NFL.
Back to college football. It had a kind of a feel of you wanted your team to believe because you started off slow. Can you talk about how you kept your team in on the sidelines and the messages that the coaches was giving to the team about believing and just stay with it? Like, it's not over just because we started slow.
No, that's exactly what you do. When you don't know who you are, you stumble a little bit at the beginning, right? It's going to be ugly at the beginning. But once you find out who you are and you start living in that, magic happens. And it happened right in the middle 10. We just started believing who we are, right? And we came out in that second half and showed them that now we believe. Now it's a different ball game. And that's the message, right? The message is, hey, look, guys, what we talking about? We know who we are. Let's walk in our greatness. We ain't waiting on nobody to tell us no more. Let's walk in it. And that's the message that all the coaches was talking about. We're going to be fine, guys. We're going to win this game. And they did it.
If just one more question. You guys are 2-1. Not to kind of put it out there, but if you look at the standings, you're fourth. You're projected to be last. You're on a hot start. How good does it feel on a scale of 1 to 10 to be where you're at right now?
You know what? It only feels good when we won this game. Because it was the next game. That's it, right? We got Elon next week at home, who a heck of a football team. Yeah. So where we at right now really don't matter. It's just really about getting that win on the road again. 2-0 on the road, 2-1 on the season. That's what's more important than the standings right now.